Okay, let's start. We are here with Alan, in our student here at Sant'Anna Institute, and is here studying Italian. So, Alan, please introduce yourself. Tell us something about
Thank you.
yourself.
Well, I'm Alan Amaral from the state of Massachusetts in the zone called New England, or the region of New England. And I'm here studying Italian for business reasons and personal reasons relating to my own Italian heritage.
Oh, so you are an Italo-American. Your origins are here.
Yes, I am an Italian American. My roots, as we say, are from the Tuscany region.
Oh, Tuscany, that's so interesting. And have you ever been in Tuscany visiting the region and trying to find your roots?
Yes, in fact, I have been to Tuscany. The first time was 1988 when I went to the village where my grandfather was born,
Oh,
called Castelnuovo di Garfagnana, provincia di Lucca. And there I found relatives I never knew existed before.
oh, that's fascinating. That's something we cannot understand.
Uh,
But in Italy, generally, people are born here, raised here, and so, what do you do for a living? What are your hobbies or passions?
well, my profession is that of a lawyer, avvocato. Also, I have other business interests, real estate, the toy business, and for my interests, certainly are my relating to my Italian heritage and trying to do what I can to preserve and promote the Italian language and the Italian culture within an organization known as the Sons of Italy.
Uh, that's a very noble activity. Also, because generally people staying abroad just forget their roots and their heritage, and language is a very good way to preserve it. So, your interest in Italian language is related to your activities.
Yes, and a little bit of business. I do tourism and travel. So it's for this reason that the Italian language is very important, but primarily because it is the foundation of preserving a culture which had existed from the first part of the last century in the United States to the present day, but it needs to be constantly refreshed.
Absolutely. And so, how long have you been studying Italian?
I started studying Italian in 2003, well, before in the United States, from about 1997 in evening classes at Brown University adult education
Yeah,
programs. And but after having studied it, my teacher said to me, "Now it's time for you to go to Italy." So,
absolutely.
so I began in 2003, and here in Sorrento in 2004.
Do you like Sorrento?
Who doesn't like Sorrento? It's such a beautiful city, full of history and culture and natural beauty, that it is a city which continually invites us to be here. So
Oh,
I'm very happy to be here. Yes, I love Sorrento.
and what about Sant'Anna? Why did you choose Sant'Anna Institute to study?
Well,
Just first Sant'Anna, then Sorrento, or you just decided to visit Sorrento and then?
no, I studied first with a Sons of Italy program in Siena, and I loved it, but I wanted to also try other schools, and I came here to Sant'Anna in 2004 and have studied here, except for some periods where I had, for business reasons,
Yeah.
had to go, not to come to school, to remain in the States because I was traveling throughout the world for business
Oh,
reasons. And then, but I was able to reconnect and have studied here for some time after that, coming here frequently. I find it to be very well suited to my needs wonderful teaching staff. The teachers are very understanding and are very experienced with working with foreign students. So that was very important to me to have that rapport with teachers. The staff is very helpful
Thank
and
you.
all. You're welcome. In all matters relating to students coming here to study, helping with the housing, helping with orientation of the city, doing programs, excursions, planning, all of these things, which all come together to promote the language and to assist with the learning of Italian.
Absolutely.
So and also I have to say, the students are wonderful people. They come from everywhere and
Yeah.
from all walks of life. Uh, Not only college students, but also people a little more advanced in age, such as myself. So
No, you're
we're
not advanced in
yes,
age.
a
Please.
little older, so, but or mature as you wish. I don't know, but for me, it's a wonderful all-around experience. I enjoy it very much, and of course, learning is a personal achievement that I'm very happy to have.
And what did you learn about Italian lifestyle being here? What are the between staying in Tuscany and in south of Italy? Because here in Italy we say that south southern Italy people are so different from other.
I don't really
Uh,
find a great difference because the Italian people everywhere, all the Italian people I have encountered, and I traveled extensively throughout Italy, I find the people to be very warm and
yeah.
friendly, very welcoming,
Yes, we are.
and very kind.
Thank you.
In the everyday life, it's very common to engage in conversation with your neighbors and in the shops and in the restaurants and the little enoteca and all these places are just wonderful examples of the warmth of the Italian people and of Italian life.
Yes, we love to talk very much.
Very
We
much
talk
so.
all the time. And so, in your opinion, what is the typical Italian habit?
I very much like the custom of the passeggiata, the walk or the stroll in the evening where people are out and the men are talking about the sport, the calcio or soccer as we call it in the
Yeah,
States. And the ladies are talking and everyone is, the city becomes an extension of the family.
yes.
It's a wonderful tradition. I like very much the passeggiata.
Yes, it's not only the families, also the teenagers, everyone just go
Everyone is
out and
out.
just walk
Yeah, yeah.
and then coming back home. Yes, I think we do pretty much. So, last question. So, would you suggest other people to study here?
Well, I think the study of Italian can appeal to everyone. In the United States, and my interest in it is relates to the preservation of the culture and the language, so that we have much pride, and Italians are very hardworking people. The story of the immigration to the United States, and especially in my city of Fall River, Massachusetts,
Sorry.
where there was a small community of Italian, two actual communities of Italian people. The construction of the church there, Nostra Signora del Rosario di Pompei,
Di
Our Lady,
Pompeii, you
see,
have the church?
see,
Wow.
there is a cornerstone with a name, the Holy Rosary Church, Our Lady of the Holy Rosary of Pompeii.
So that's
And
fascinating.
I did some research on the history of Italians coming from here to the US, the Napolitani people coming from Naples and the people from Toscana. These were little communities. They all came together to build this church in the early part of the last century, 1904,
Wow.
1904. And this church was not only a religious institution, but it was also a social and cultural
Yes.
institution, something that has not been well known and has been almost lost. So that and the restoration of a local park near the church, Italian community.
Yeah.
This park is named Columbus Park, and that is being restored with the help of the Sons of Italy. And the church has a new vitality we hope to preserve for the purpose of keeping alive our Italian identity.
That's fascinating and that's so noble and I like it. It's very noble
Thank you.
activity,
Yeah.
seriously. So I thank you for your time and now it's time to go back to Italian
We'll go back to
class
school.
and me to go back to work.
Sure.
So thank you so much, Alan.
Thank you.